Our first skater is Alyona Leonova, the 2009 World Junior Champion. And last season, she followed that up with some pretty impressive results on the senior circuit. But Kurt and Tracy, many think there are several young Russian skaters who might chase her down by the time the Sochi Olympics rolls around.
Well, there's a couple of hot ones posting the highest score to date on the junior circuit, and they will definitely track her down. Skating to the Witches of Eastwick, and she portrays a witch in this. She looks like a good witch to me.
We'll have to wait and see. We talked about Marai's energy and her appeal on the ice. Alyona came on the scene last season and kind of swept everyone away with her energy as well.
Nice sequence, triple toe, half loop, triple sow cow. Program choreographed by Olga Voloshinskaya. She was a beautiful Russian ice dancer in the 80s, who I used to compete against.
I think you always run a bit of a risk when you choose the theme to a soundtrack of a movie that sometimes needs explaining a little bit throughout the choreography if it's not obvious, like a pirate theme, something where you can really recognizable. But she is selling her character very well.
Lots of personality.
Mischievous.
Yeah.
A little bit slow, though.
Slow, I was thinking that too, Kurt, and her stroking is a little bit labored. When she goes to build speed, it does look like she's working somewhat.
So it's amazing what a good character and smile will do. Look at my face, look at my face.
After a double axel triple toe there, probably short on the rotation of the triple jump. She's got a nice spring to her jumps.
And that certainly was the case last year at the Grand Prix final. I was backstage, and you know, during the Christening Prize, she had a really tough free skate, which had her in last place and 6th place there. She's very emotional in the kissing cry, very emotional backstage. When she loses big, and when she wins, you can see it on her face just as well. But certainly, lots of personality, both on and off the ice. Well, the 2009 World Junior Champion looking for a bit of a smoother ride this season, Alyona Leonova of Russia.
Well, she'll need more of that assurance that she had last year. She carried so much vitality and confidence with her. That was missing.
It was the ease of her skating was not there. It did look a little sluggish and labored, and that's something that's going to have to be addressed as she fights for a spot to try to represent Russia at Worlds again this year. Early in the season, but she's got some work to do.
Of that 20-year-old Tatsuki Machida, and this is his very first Grand Prix competition, but just a few weeks ago he won the prestigious Nebelhorn competition, beating out some of the veterans of the sport.
Well, and he's a newcomer to the senior Grand Prix circuit.
They have
skate to music from Legends of the Fall.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was saying they have vending machines in Japan for everything. Obviously, they have another one for skaters as well. Can't play with the big boys without a quad. That's what the rumor is. Tatsuki heard that rumor, and he's going to answer the call. He's got a quad planned right here.
Say the hardest jump is the one that comes after a fall. Well, he's got a triple combination planned here. Opening first jump, triple axel. Oh, that was nice. Look at his spring and a tidy second jump. You could see his ability to jump nice soft knees, showing that he's new from the junior ranks here in the footwork sequence. Not a lot of speed or excitement on that step sequence.
Last year's Four Continents was his first major senior competition. He finished in second place there. He's telling everyone he wants to be original. He doesn't want to be compared with Nobunari Oda or Daisuke Takahashi, but some think his style is a cross between the two.
He's definitely got the jumping knees of Nobu.
I was just gonna say, yeah, and I think that that's actually right now the biggest thing that I've noticed about his skating is that he breaks the choreography to prepare for a jump. But he's little, he's young.
has such great energy that it's kind of tough for him to slow down and settle into the soft lyrical moments of the program. He's got a little bit of the ever-ready bunny syndrome in this program.
He's got one gear.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And let's jump.
He's got great sit spins. He's showcasing the sit spins in this program. You didn't see his face really once. Oh, there he lifted his head up at the end. I mean, there's lots of stuff to worry about, but lots of stuff to look forward to as well.
Certainly a strong performance in his senior Grand Prix debut, following up that eye-popping performance at Nebelhorn earlier this year, but a solid skate by the 20-year-old from Japan, Tatsuki Machida. Well, here is Brandon Mroz, and he's always been known as a strong jumper, but this season he's more determined than ever to prove he's a strong all-around performer. And last season was a tough one for Brandon. He was the U.S. silver medalist in 2009, but fell to 6th place this year. And the 19-year-old hopes this proves to be a turning point in his career. He says he's so motivated to get back on track again.
There's nothing like sitting at home and watching an Olympics you hope to be at to motivate you. His music on the waterfront.
Quick rotation in the air that did not have the explosive takeoff I'm used to seeing from the clean quads that are landed. Very clean in the air. Good start.
Quad toe to open, next planned element. Triple axel, triple toe combination. Very nice. Okay, that was amazing. That triple loop came out of no speed curve.
Well, there's lots of different ways to accomplish a great jump. Different athletes use different techniques. Some use motivation from momentum, sorry, is what I was trying to say, and he doesn't. He creates his momentum in the rotation itself. As successful as that is for Brandon, it doesn't generate a lot of excitement within the program. He does not attack the jumps, it doesn't attack the crossovers, come bursting out of the corner towards a quad, and thus leaves the whole program tendency to be a little flat.
Building now for a second triple axel. And he is racking up the points with these jumps.
Spoke about how hard he's worked on the spins, on the footwork, trying to add character to the skating. Do you think he's done that, achieved that, improved in that area from last year?
improved, yes. This is a very emotional, big, huge piece of music, and it's got a great story behind it if you've seen the movie, and I think it's a huge step for Brandon, I really do.
Final jumping series here. Excuse me, Kurt. Triple flip. Double toe, double loop, and with that, a clean performance for Brandon.
Clean and safe. And I guess I like risk, and I like when at any moment on the edge, like Patrick Chan did in the straight line in this short program, you could go off because you're working so hard to extend yourself. And that was how a footwork section ends, and I didn't see anything footworky to me. There it is.
Well, the former American silver medalist looking to add some character, some pizzazz to his skating this season may have fallen a little short of that mark.
Well,
but
if I'm the judge, he did.
And when you jump like that,
you don't need the pizzazz.
Not as much. If he could get a little of what he had at the end of the program into the program.
Exactly what I was saying about the ice dance. You can't get away with not having all the emotion and everything. But in free skate, sometimes you can, especially when you jump like that.
Brian Joubert, he's a world champion, 6-time world medalist, 9-time European medalist, but is still looking for an Olympic medal, and he sure didn't get one last time around in Vancouver. The 26-year-old came apart there, finishing a shocking 16th. Second after the short.
Whole new look for Brian, skating to Beethoven's Symphony No. 9.
A whole new look, but not a whole new outfit. We might see a new outfit later on in the season, but here comes the old quad right in the same place down in the corner. Nice.
He's got a wonderful energy to his jumps, Kurt. Just kind of a good control, but an explosive quality, and that's what makes his jumping so exciting compared to some of the men who are just quick at rotating in the air.
Well, Brandon's jumps are clean in a beautiful way. I mean, beautiful in a clean way. But Joubert's have just that edge of recklessness to them that are exciting. You see those two loops back to back in the footwork step, no knee bend at all, something that the Japanese skaters have in abundance.
So he was 16th at the Olympics of Vancouver, and then just a few weeks later followed that up with a third place finish at the Worlds. He said that was almost as precious to him as if he would have won the World Championships, because his confidence was so low after those Vancouver games. He wasn't sure if he had it in him.
Second triple axel planned here. That was a beautiful double.
Kind of looked like to me he had a planned double going on in his head.
Perhaps feeling he didn't need, after the quad, a second triple axel. And what he has to do with his jumps now, he's got this great energy and height in the jumps. He's really got to work on carrying it right through to the landing. He kind of hits and sticks, as opposed to really keeping the flow and the speed going.
There's a lot of crossovers in the footwork sequence. That's disappointing, that little step out after the triple sow cow, completely unnecessary. He looks in great shape, looks in form.
Well, Brian Joubert wanted to make history here, becoming the only man to win every Grand Prix event, the career slam as we call it. Not quite sure if that was enough.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. And a lot of the factors that come into play to really pushing the scores up.